planning helps in decision making? Well, understand there are a lot of decisions manager has to take in order to achieve organization's goal. In fact, for any small task also, he has to take lot of decisions. The very reason why the manager has to take a lot of decision is because in order to perform a task, there are many alternative ways. So, how do you complete a task? Let's say I want to finish my 12th board syllabus. How would I finish that? Is it a one way to complete it? No. There are certain students who will finish one chapter of account, one chapter of eco, one chapter of OC, one chapter of maths, one chapter of English, one chapter of the other subject. And then second, then third. Now there will be a certain student who will do two chapter of this, two, and then shift to the another subject. And there are various ways. Understand, in order to complete a task or an objective or a goal, is there only one way or there are many alternatives? Correct. Well, managers have many alternatives to finish the task. So what should manager do? Should he follow all the ways? No, it's not possible, not feasible. Correct. So what does he do? He tries to choose the best alternative. How does a manager can choose a best alternative? Well, after studying pros and cons, positives and negatives outcomes of various alternatives. Now, once he studied positives and negatives of alternative methods, then he chooses what? The best method, where he ensures that the profitability of the organization is achieved and organization's objective or goal is achieved with given timelines or guidelines. So understand, in order to achieve organization's goals, there are various alternatives. So what management has to do or manager has to do, has to study or analyze all the positives and negatives of different alternatives and then decide on a specific alternative and achieve organization's goal. In that, manager has to take lot of rational decision making. Rational and sensible decision making is needed to achieve organization's goals and choose on best alternative. Let us take an example how this planning helps in decision making for the best alternative, and rational and sensible decision making is achieved with proper planning. I'll go to an example where I have an order of 500 shirts to be made in a month. How do I make it? There are different alternatives possible. See, first I have my 3 workers and my resources, so I'll make through them. Second, with 3 workers, I'll make half and I'll do outsource or my other competitors that, okay, you make half for me and I'll deliver the whole product. But in that case, what will happen? I'll have to share the part of my profit or probably higher part of his profit, because the cost I'll be needing, same cost he'll be needing. So he naturally will add his some amount of profit. So my profitability when I outsource will be reduced. But the advantage will be, yes, I don't have to hire more number of employees. I can achieve the target with same number of employees. Correct? So my added cost will get reduced. But there are less in the profitability. My timeline will be achieved. That is another advantage. Probably I'll start understanding that my employees' efficiency and quality of work is better than the outsourced one. So obviously there will be an issue on qualities. There are a lot of alternative possible, and there are a lot of positives and negative with every method. What I can do is I can completely outsource, or what I can do is I can ask for or increase in timeline or increase in payout. And there are a lot of things can happen, but increasing timeline and increasing payout is working against me, because that there are likely chances my client will turn to other suppliers. In order to achieve this task of making 500 shirts in a month and a given cost, I have to take a lot of decisions. A lot of activities are involved. So first, shall I purchase all the raw material in advance? Shall I go for increase in recruitment of my workers and so on and so forth? No. First, I look into the planning of it. See, planning helps me identify available resources. So I understood that I have substantial stock of clothes which will be useful in making at least 200 shirts. So I'm ready with 200 shirts with available resources. So should I order, or should I only order for 300 or 350 as a buffer? Correct. So now suddenly, instead of just randomly ordering 500, what I'm doing, I'm ordering only 350. So it helps me achieving those 350, or rational decision making and sensible decision making is helped with proper planning. So planning's first step is understanding of available resources and then proper allocation. Now I understand that I have three workers with me. One is good with cutting of the cloth, another is excellent with stitching, and then the third one is excellent with finishing. But when all three are working, I start knowing that I am allocating them work properly. But the output is, in a day they are making only what? 5 shirts. So in a month of 30 days, with their best optimum utilization, I can only make 150 shirts. My target is of 500 shirts. What should I do? Now I have a sensible, rational decision. Shall I cancel the order? No. Should I ask for higher time? Can be a possibility. Every week I'll be giving you 50 shirts or 40 shirts. Ideally, with every week I can go for 35. But what I can ask him, in enhanced timelines. Okay, every week I'll give you 50. So every week I'll be delivering that. That can happen. Or if the client doesn't agree, what I'll do, I'll outsource the remaining output. But what should be done will be decided with sensible thinking. Rational decision making is created with proper planning. So, planning helps in decision making. Understand that there are various alternatives available in the hands of manager in order to achieve a specific task or organization's goal. What individual or manager should do? He should analyze all the alternatives possible with its positive and negative outcomes, and then choose the best one. Where this planning helps us choosing the best one by taking rational and sensible decisions. Hence, planning helps in taking better decisions.